This video is for children who are working in the pyramid group, and this is your second lesson on finding a half and a quarter of different quantities. Today we're going to be looking at two-digit numbers and only even numbers, because when we are halving numbers, to get a whole number as an equal answer, we can only halve even numbers. So we're only going to be looking at even numbers today. Today you're going to be on your worksheet, you'll have this to help you, and I advise you to use this when you're doing the learning, because this will support you to ensure that you get the right answer. I do have this one here as well. This is just for the video, but you can pause the video at certain points, which will help you when you're working the answers out. Now today we're going to be looking, as I said, at halving and finding a quarter of a quantity. To begin with, we're going to find the half of a number. So we're going to take the number 68. So first off, I'm going to write the number 68. And this method I would like you to use when we're solving the answer, because it will help you to identify the half of a number. And we're going to use a skill called partitioning, which basically means we're going to split these two numbers into their values. So if we use a place value chart quickly, the 6 is in the tens column and the 8 is in the ones column. Now 6 tens is the value of 6 tens is 60. Okay, and the value of the 8 ones is just 8. What we're going to do now is we're going to halve 60. If we use my sheet here, which you will have on your worksheet, we can find 60, which is here, and find out that half of 60 is 30. So we can draw an arrow and right underneath 30. If we go, what's half of 8? We can use the sheet here, which is, like I said, it's not on your worksheet, but it is on the video, so you can pause it to help you here. Half of 8 is 4. Once we worked out the half of the 60 and the 8, which we've now got 30 and 4, we're going to recombine these two numbers together. And what I mean by recombine is basically add them together. So we've got 30 plus 4, which is 34. So half of 68 is 34. Now that's to find half of a number. I'm going to do one more example just down here, and then we're going to move on to finding a quarter. So another example of half. So we take the number 38. We identify which one is our tens and which one is our ones. So we've got 3 tens, which is also known as 30. And then we use 8 again. And 8 ones is just 8. So what's half of 30? Well, we can go back to our sheet here, which will help us. Half of 30 is 15. So just draw an arrow. There. Half of 8, well, we did half of 8 up here, so we can use the same answer. So the answer is 4. And then, as I said before, we need to recombine these two numbers together. 15 plus 4 is 19. Okay, so you've got, that is to find a half. So half of 38 is 19. Now, to find a quarter, we need to first find out what half of the number is. So we're going to take the number 52. So I'm just going to 52 and identify our tens and ones. So 52, partition our number. 5 tens, also known as 50. And half of 2, which is, sorry, we'll put 2 here. Now we're going to find what half of 50 is. So half of 50, we can use our sheet to help us. Half of 50 is 25. And then half of 1, quite self-explanatory, 1. And we're going to recombine those two numbers together like we've done before. 25 plus 1 is 26. Now, as we said, this is for helping you find a quarter. So far we've found a half. Now to find a quarter, you need to half this number again. A half of a half is a quarter. So half of 26, we partition again. We have 20 because this is our tens column and this is our ones. And 6 ones is just 6. Half of 20. We can use our sheet again to help. Half of 20 is 10. And half of 6 is 3. And then we recombine these two together and our answer is 13. So that's how you find a quarter of a number. You find the half and you half that answer again to find a quarter. Use this video, pause it, rewatch it, to help you work out the answers. The first 8 questions you're only going to be finding the half, so you could watch this part of the video first, stop it, and answer the questions, and in the second 8 questions you'll be finding a quarter, so you can use the second part of the video to help you. If you do have any problems, give me an email. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your work.